Look at this bicycle bag. This has been sitting on my old Schwinn Varsity, my 1975 Schwinn Varsity, for over 40 years. I know I had this before I moved into this house, and that was 41 years ago, heading on to 42 years ago. So a vintage bicycle bag, you can tell it's vintage because it says made in the USA. Let's see what's inside. Oh, my first bicycle helmet. Look at that. I'll put it on. I know I look silly, but so do all cyclists. And yes, this is what I wore when I was riding on my old Schwinn Varsity. I always wanted a Fuji. That's why I bought the Fuji hat. And then, of course, when the wind blows, you just flip that thing right on up like that. The last time I wore this was underneath my bicycle helmet when I did my bicycle tour across northern Indiana and down into Ohio. I still got it. I probably bought this around 1978 or 1979. Pretty good condition, huh? I think I look silly though. I'm taking this thing off. All right, let's see what else we have in here. Oh, look at this. My original multi-tool. I used to have this in this bag and I would carry it with me wherever I went. Now come to think about it, I have no clue why. All this would do would be tighten up maybe my seat post and maybe my saddle. I could probably take the wheel off if I had to, because it all just had, you know, nuts holding it on in those days. The problem is, even if I took the wheel off, I couldn't fix a flat because I never carried a spare tube, never carried a patch kit, and I never carried anything that would allow me to put air in it. But I had it anyway. I'm sure some of you older fellows may have had one of these also. What else is in here? Oh yeah. How about these things? Every cyclist needed some of these, especially in the days before of spandex shorts and you wore your blue jeans. What did you do? Yeah, put your pant leg in there. I don't know if I can get my leg this high up. And look at that. There's no way your pants are going to get caught on that front chain ring or in between the chain and the chain ring. These things actually still work pretty darn well. And of course I had a little reflective band on it too, but I'm not sure that works too well now. To keep track of your mileage nowadays, you probably do it on your phone, or you have a GPS, or you might have one of those little computers that hooks onto your bike. But in the 1970s, we had this. I don't know if you can see it real well. It's right there. And this is hooked onto your bicycle. And then what happened, actually, I don't know how to say it. I'll have it pointed towards me. What would happen is you would have hooked onto your spokes, which you still do today. Only I think today they use magnets. You have this little piece, and then what would happen is as the wheel would go around, it would hit and turn that just a little bit. Go around, hit, and it would turn that wheel just a little bit. It would hit, turn that wheel just a little bit. And there you go. I think this one has 77.8 miles. Now this was not mine, this was given to me by someone. This probably had to be in the 60s. This is all metal, maybe even before that. The one that I used, and this one still works, is made of plastic, but it's still the same deal. Look at that. Isn't that cool? This one has 890 some miles on it. And the difference between this one and This one cannot be reset that I know of anyway. And this little red gauge over here, you could just turn it and it would reset. Wow, cool stuff from the 70s. I'm ready to take a ride. If you're not able to get out, take a look at this video and enjoy one of the rides that I've done in the past. And as always, thanks for watching What's Up with Richard.